Welcome back to episode 2 of our 11th attempt at the Pokemon Fire Red randomizer Nuzlocke. That's a mouthful to say. Last episode we started off, we got Victor the Vivillon as our starter Pokemon, and then proceeded to get Daisy in our first route, which is a Roserade, followed by Blue the Alcremie in Viridian Forest. We managed to make our way through Viridian Forest, where we are now in Pewter City, and we are going to start today's episode off with taking down Brock. We still, of course, have to fight his aide beforehand, but not too worried with our team setup. While we do have a weakness against Steel typing right now, for the most part, we do have a decent spread of status effects and swapping in and out to handle most things. So let's go ahead and take care of Brock real quick. Alright, Liam. He's got a Clefable. Love Clefable. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. See if we cannot confuse it. We'll see how many hits we can get before we have to swap out. Alright, Defense Call. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of chipping, I think. Oh, that hurt. 7 points of damage. We can't take another hit already. So let's bring in Daisy and see if we cannot poison her. Yeah, poison shot. Super effective and poison now. That's good. And still confused. Snapped out of the confusion, goes into Defense Call. Fortunately, I believe Poison Sting is an offensive move. Yeah, just a little bit more. That tackle critical hit really hurt. Let's finish off with a Mega Drain and heal ourselves up a little bit. Should get a decent amount of experience for that. Blue's now at 7. Blue grew to 8. That's great. Level 9. Got 3 levels out of this. Daisy's now at 10. 11. It's nice seeing the attacks and special attacks go up. I wish the speed would go up higher. Level 12. Liam's about to use Sableye. Yes. I'm going to bring in Victor. See if we can affect him a little bit. Put him to sleep. Perfect. Alright. Struggle Bug. If I'm not mistaken, Sableye is a special attacker. Ghost Dark type, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't realize he woke back up. Wasn't paying attention. It's clicking too fast. Alright, Scratch. Yeah, let's try a Stun Spore. If you can get him paralyzed, that's great. Okay, it's 8 points of damage. Just do one more Struggle Bug and then heal up with a potion. Oh, that is very close. Thank goodness for these potions. Perfect. It's exactly what we want to see. Alright, Victor. Let's try to take him out. The longer this battle goes, the more advantage we have. Looks like Scratch might be his only damaging move. That's awesome. Able to handle him. Let's go heal up real quick. And then double back to face Brock. I know we are woefully under-leveled, but I'm not too worried based on how this match went. Victor went up 2 levels. And defeated Liam. Okay. I am sorry, I do not understand why the game is giving me double audio. So I had to mute one set of audio. So the sound effects of this game is muted for some reason. I can unmute it, but then we get bombarded by the double music. I am playing an emulator that's off of an online website. I'm not smart enough to know how to fix all that myself, although I am looking into it. I mostly just rely on what people upload. Okay. Let's take on Brock. Yeah, he claims they're all rock type, but we know that they're not. I'm glad that they're not. I'd have a lot more trouble at this point. He's got 2 Pokemon. Clefable. Alright, Blue. Start off like last time. 8 points of damage. Let's hope the confusion is to our advantage. We can take one more. Okay. Time to swap in Daisy. Actually, no, let's do Victor. Hmm, 10 points of damage. I don't like that. Let's hope the Perilous will... There we go. Struggle Bug. Alright, not very effective, so we are going to have to bring in Daisy. Her poison will be effective against it. Okay, while we have the chance, let's heal up Victor and Blue. I'm hoping the longer this match goes on, the more the Perilous will start working. And then the next potion goes to Daisy. Anytime now, the Perilous will work. There we go. This is his only first Pokemon. Super effective. Using super effective moves, but it's still... There we go. I was wondering how much longer we're going to have to wait until the Perilous starts working. One more and then I gotta heal. Another potion. And I think we're going to swap over to Mega Drain to finish off Clefable. Witchrow. Cofagrigus. My poison's no longer going to be effective, so let's start with healing. Decent chunk. I'm using Bind, so now I can't swap out. So let's rely on the Mega Drain for a little bit then. Until the bind's gone. Rock Tomb is going to hurt. I believe that also prevents us from swapping out too, doesn't it? Now he's faster than me. 10 points of damage. I don't like that with the bind. Going to need another potion. I'm glad we bought the stock of potions. Better do another one just in case. There we go. Just waiting for the bind to release, and then we can swap out. Rock Tomb's really hurting us. There we go. Finally. Let's see. I think blue has a better chance. Rock Tomb being rock type. Oh, that really hurts. Alright, let's see if Sweet Kiss helps at all. Alright, you are now confused. Hurt yourself, please. Alright, back to binding again. Tackle's not going to do anything, so back to potions, I guess. We do have Decorate. Come on, hurt yourself. Yes. And it snapped out of his confusion already. As soon as bind's gone, I'm going to swap out again. I don't think I'm fast enough. I'm burning through all my potions. Rock Tomb. If this doesn't knock him out, then I'm in trouble. Nope. We are so close. Here goes my last potion. Finally. Alright, Victor. I gotta rely on you. We're out of potions. Those rock tombs really hurt. No! Dang it! Sent them in to die. I am so sorry, Victor. Dang it. Don't you already know Sweet Scent? Oh no, somebody else knows Sweet Scent. You know Sweet Kiss. Alright, that gave us what we need. We'll easily be able to take down the Clefable. I am so upset by that. Clefable fainted. Another huge chunk of experience points. We got the Boulder Badge, and now we will also get Rock Tomb. See if either of our Pokemon can learn that. Thanks, Brock. I'm upset. We lost Victor. I was really hoping that he would have carried us further, because he had so much utility to him. Now we gotta go box him. I know Nuzlocke rules typically has you release the Pokemon, but I just don't have the heart to do it. I know boxing isn't much better, but thank you for your help, Victor. Let's heal up, get our running shoes. We used all of our potions. And because of the trainers that we have ahead of us, we're going to need more. We do have access to super potions, but I don't want them just yet. We'll just buy what we can in terms of potions, get our running shoes. And looking at our timer, I think this might be a shorter episode. Next episode, we will go ahead and push into Mount Moon. So I thank you all for the continued support. And look, we got our running shoes. Pair of running shoes for Mom. Feels so much better. Alright, anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all in the next episode.